Once upon a time, there lived a boy who was very happy by playing with his friends and also interested in playing indoor games. But the boy lagged in his studies. He was trying to learn his lessons from his books but was unable to remember anything. He used to forget whatever he studied in the previous day. The boy was insulted by his classmates because of the same reason, that he was forgetting everything he learned. One day, the boy listened that there came a monk to their town. So the boy thought that it would be better if he take the advice of the monk about his studies. Then immediately on the next day, the boy went to the monk. He saw the monk meditating. Then when the monk opened his eyes, he saw the boy sitting in front of him. Then the monk asked the boy the reason for his coming. Then the boy, gathering the courage, said to the monk that, "O great saint, I am very weak in my studies. I forget everything I study by the next morning, and also I am not able to concentrate on my studies." The monk smiled and said to the boy like this, "Whatever I tell you now, listen it carefully. Keep your mind alert. I will tell you some tips with which you can improve and concentrate on your studies easily." Then the monk started to give some tips to the boy. Monk said the first tip: clear your mind before studying. To explain this, the monk took a jar of muddy water and asked the boy, "What did you see in this jar?" The boy said, "There is muddy water in this jar." Then the monk said to the boy, "Let us place this jar down and wait for an hour." Then after 1 hour, all the mud settled to the bottom of the jar. Then the monk asked the boy, "What you see now?" The boy said, "All the dirt has settled down and now the water is clear." Then the monk said, "This jar is an example. First of all, you must calm your mind. You must come out of all your distractions like playing, singing, etc. And you must concentrate on your studies. For this, you must meditate for few minutes. Calm your mind and then you must concentrate on your studies. Then you can study without disturbances and distractions. Secondly, you must focus on the present." The monk then asked to focus on the flame of candle. The boy took the candle and tried to focus on the flame, but he could not do it because his mind was wandering here and there. He was thinking of his schoolmates and friends. But after some time, the boy kept his concentration on the flame and he was successful as he trained to concentrate on the flame by himself. Then the monk said to the boy that, "See son, the past has gone. We don't know how our future will be. So you must concentrate on the present moment. When you are studying, so many thoughts come and go. But at this time, you must bring your mind to the present moment, that is, studying. Thirdly, observe the knowledge but do not memorize." By saying so, the monk took a sponge and a rock. He asked the boy to pour the water. Then the sponge absorbed water, but the water poured on the stone fell down. Then the monk said, "My son, you must be like the sponge. That is, you must absorb the knowledge, apply it in your life, and study accordingly. But you must not be like the stone, which doesn't absorb anything. If you absorb the knowledge, you will remember it forever." Then fourth step is to divide or split the study material into different parts. Then the monk gave a large block of wood to the boy and asked the boy to cut into small pieces. But the boy tried hard, but he was unable to cut that block of wood into pieces. The monk then showed to the boy how to chisel it little by little, and lastly he had cut the pieces from that large block of wood. The monk then said to the boy, "If you have to study a large portion of your syllabus, study, understand the lesson, and then you can remember it completely, forever. Study persistently, daily you should study. Don't give gaps while studying. You should study daily without any gaps." By listening to this, the boy felt very happy and went to his home thinking that he may crack the exams by following the tips said by the monk.